Well, welcome back to the Law Factor Live. We don't have too long, so if you'd like to give us a call, this is the time to do it. And as we do that, I just want to read out something that we've received. My people of St. Lucia, please treat people the same way you would like to be treated. Remember, you have a family too. The mighty God is waiting. Hi, gentle lady, I apologize. Sorry for what you've been through. Thank you so much for that. Candy, is there anything else that you would like viewers to be aware of?
No, I might have said it earlier, but I just want to say that if there is anybody out there who sees us on the street who is so interested in what my daughter has, and just please approach me and not in front of my child.
Well, I don't know why they would want to approach you. It's none of their business.
It's none of their
business.
But I'd rather them, if they're that interested, I'd rather they pull me to the side and ask me, what is the situation with Savannah, rather than say it in front of her, because I don't want her losing that confidence to encourage her to keep going, because something like that can knock you back.
Yeah, oh, definitely, whether you have special needs or not. Let's go to the telephones. Hello, welcome to Law Factor Live. Thank you for calling.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
We're fine, thank you.
Okay, I'm enjoying your program. It's very informative. And then I think that, we should have more programs like that to make persons out there aware of how it affects, each person. And then the thing about disability is that you never know at what point in your life you can get there. It's just like a snap of fingers. To MP, what she was saying that she is not sure whether there are any, what do you call it? Sorry, the parking for the persons with disabilities. There are actually two. There's one next to the post office, and one by M&C down in the corner, opposite Fix. And then oftentimes, I am a person with a disability, and I'm always in Castries. I mean the whole. So I know all the 4 runs of Castries.
But how did you know? Did anyone tell you? Is there a list of something to tell people with special needs how the city, how St. Louis is looking after them?
Pardon, could you read that?
Yeah. Is there a list or something that is provided that tells people with special needs, especially people who are not too mobile, where the car parks can be, and toilets and things like that? I mean, how do you get about, with a special need when you need to use a bathroom?
Well, okay. First of all, Castries is not very wheelchair friendly. In terms of the stores, they are about. Well, you could go. I don't want to name them because they're also like sort of advertising, but there are like about 4 or 5 places mainly that you could just drive into with your wheelchair. Not many. And for the bathroom's sake, that's a no-no. So it depends on how you are. Well, with me, I have a catheter kind of thing, so I have to use. If I can't get access to the toilet, I have to kind of get like a toilet, a bottle to put the urine in for a later time when I can find a toilet.
Wow.
Well, yes. But then, I mean, I do advocate and I do go around requesting the different places, like they get a ramp, red letters and all of that. But then I think St. Lucia is getting there very, 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 very slowly. Very slowly. But then with programs like yours, it will make them more aware of what's going on and to be more sensitive to somebody with a disability. But basically, that's it.
All right, well, thank you so much. Don't hang up. Let the producer take your details. We'd like to offer you something, a really lovely gift that we hope that you will enjoy. Thank you so much for watching the Law Factor Live.
Okay, thank you.
Impy, I saw you nodding a lot there. Can I just ask you for your final comments, please?
Well, she commented about the bathrooms, and I have found that I try not to drink much water if I'm going to be out and about, because I don't want to be caught having to find a bathroom when I couldn't go, because bathrooms are far and few between. But what I wanted to do is what I'm hoping people will be more aware of the physically challenged and the handicapped, and they will think twice about parking in a designated parking spot. And hopefully the landlords will paint their places so it definitely looks like it's a handicap spot.
Okay.
And I thank all the people that were kind to me.
Okay, thank you for that. Well, we promised you something for to honor Blaze, and we had obviously permission from his family. I'd like to thank his family for that. We enjoyed our time with him, and so did many people worldwide. So as a tribute to him, we'd like to show this to you.
You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean.
I'm gonna cry.
You fill up my senses. Come love me again.
Oh, what about one of your favorites that you like to sing on the stage? That's loving.
Like so old-fashioned.
No, tell us. Well, of course, that was Blaze Passel having fun on the DFL set. Thank you, Blaze, for touching so many lives with your wonderful, not just your voice, but your personality. Thank you so much. Now, I know, like most people who are in the show business, he will say the show must go on. So I want to thank both my guests, of course, Candy, and I've got my granddaughter Savannah sitting still here with me, and Impy. But before we let you go, you have the honors to pull out some names for us later on. Well, earlier on, we asked some giveaways, and we want you to pick the winner. But I'm just going to take one last call tonight before we do that. Hello, thank you for calling.
Hi, Julia. Good night.
Good night.
And good night to your channel. It's so nice to see your daughter. I remember you having me speak to her while you were in England. And your daughter is indeed a special young lady. I work with special needs kids while living in the U.S. And believe you, wherever you go with a special need, they're always like, welcome with everybody. I don't know why we have this problem down here. When we have kids with special, everybody turn around and look at them. And it's so different. I think this show tonight is probably a wake-up call so we can educate our people that these kids came into the world from us, natural, and they're special. And I think I personally don't like to hear the word handicap. I love to hear the word special because they are special. And we need to treat them with special needs and special care because, like your daughter rightly said, they understand. There's nothing wrong with them. They just have a special need, and we just need to communicate with them just like everybody else, and they understand. And to you, Julia, beautiful young lady. You know, very nice young lady.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. She can't hear you because I know she would say thank you as well. But thank you so much for that. So, Impy, you know her, isn't she? Savannah. Everyone knows her, loves her. Because she's such a special and loving girl, aren't you, sweetie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Savannah, you got to do something for Nana. You have got to pick the name out of here, and this person is going to win brunch at Ladera. Now, I did ask you, what is Ladera Resort doing every Sunday in October to celebrate Jeune Creole Month, and what time does it take place? Well, of course, they're celebrating by having this wonderful brunch, and it takes place from midday to 3 p.m. every Sunday in October. And, thank you, my darling, the winner it's actually an email address, but it starts BA. I won't give the whole thing, and actually ends at blackberry.net. So we will actually be in touch with you, okay, and let you know how you can receive your voucher for your wonderful, wonderful brunch at Ladera. And Impy, we asked, where exactly is Charthouse Restaurant and Bar located, and what do they specialize in? Oh. Right, okay. So we have here Nadine Phillip. So Nadine, you are going to get a lovely voucher for $150 to dine at Charterhouse. Now, there was a lady who called earlier and I said that we were going to give her a lovely treat. Well, we are going to see if we can get her down to Ladera for brunch with herself and somebody else. So we're going to contact you to see whether you're able to make that. And as I said, the brunch is on every Sunday, and please make sure you get down there to get that wonderful, wonderful food down there. I want to say thank you so much, Impy, for being here and sharing your experiences, because I know that it wasn't easy for you, because you and I have been places. Quickly tell people what happened to the last time that we went shopping together.
You came grocery shopping with me, and I was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I had wheeled up to the cantaloupes. And when you're in a wheelchair, you're low down. You're like a child's height. And I was like peering into the cantaloupes, picking out. And somebody just came over the top of me and started picking the cantaloupes out of the top of me. And I said, excuse me, but I'm here. Oh, just keep quiet. You can be there. And he started picking out. And I was like, excuse me. But he was busy picking out. So I just wheeled back and said, have at it. And he said, ma'am, you have such a terrible attitude. He couldn't see that he was a road one. He had no idea.
It was terrible.
You were horrified.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but as you said before, that there have been some wonderful people as well.
Wonderful people.
Yes.
Some really, really nice people and so helpful. And after the incident on Saturday, there were a lot of people that said, do not let it bother me.
And actually, we've had lots of emails from viewers as well saying, you know, keep it up, keep strong, you know, and thanking you for highlighting these things. So if you see Impy around, if you see my daughter Candy around, please think carefully before you act, okay? Now, if you'd like to watch this program again and all of DBS's live shows, please visit dbstvstlucia.com. Next week on The Law Factor Live, we'll be talking about the economy and St. Lucia's working standards. And also, you know, should we keep up with the Joneses? The next time you're in a position to help someone with a disability or a special need, please think carefully how you will offer help. It's sad that sometimes it seems only persons with special needs look after others with special needs. To those helpful persons like the gentleman in CFL and Baywalk Shopping Mall, I'm asking viewers to shake their hands when you see them and thank them for their consideration. Why? Because DFL asked you to. On behalf of my guests, Rosalind Milner, Candy Delore and the DFL team, I'm Delia Delore. Good night and God bless.
Good night.
Nana.
Oh.
My love for no one else can end this yearning. One kiss is all I need to seal your fate, and hand in hand we'll join love's promised land. There'll be no one but you for me, eternally. If you